What's up, guitar players? This is Kip Haynes from Mahalo.com. Today we're going to be learning Muse, Uprising. And this is a great song to learn. First thing you want to do is tune your guitar down to D. And the song basically opens up with a crazy synthesizer part, which I'm going to show you right now. So that whole section is basically centered around two chords, E major 7, and we're up here on the 7th fret, and B. Okay, so the first phrase goes like this. We're on the 7th fret, here we're on the 2nd string, 8th fret, and we're playing a B note on the bottom. That was all based on the E major 7 chord, and then we're going to move to the B chord. Okay, that's just your basic bar chord brought up to the B. Okay, now we're going to play a C and then B. So the next part is basically the same thing, except everything's played in double time. And each of the notes of the chord are played backwards and forwards. So it sounds like this. And again, we're on the 7th fret, E major 7. Okay. Once again, I'll play that for you so you can see, and I'll play it real slowly. Okay. And, on the E note right here, I'm dropping down to the B just by rolling my 4th finger. You might want to try playing your 4th finger. Sorry, I'm rolling my 3rd finger down to the B note, but you might want to try putting your 4th finger on the E and then your 3rd finger on the B. So, okay, now we're going to play the B chord. And then here we're going to play the 10th fret on the 2nd string, which is an A, and then G. See how easy that is? Okay, so that's the basic string intro. And then the next section is really only the bass guitar kind of going back and forth. But I'll play something similar on the guitar just so you can play along on the first verse. And it's basically E, and I'm just going to play E octaves here up on the 7th fret. A, 5th fret, G, B, A, G. I almost forgot, one of the coolest parts is at the beginning of the song you hear the E note like this every now and then. And basically all he's doing is just taking, he's playing the E note on the 12th fret, E string, and then he's bending up to the E on the 2nd string. It's a really cool electric guitar trick. So the next section is the chorus, and it has very basic chords, E minor, and I'm just playing barred chords, E minor on the 7th fret. A minor, G, and B. Or you can play just a simple, power chord for that B. And it's got kind of a swing feel to it. So here's what it's going to sound like, and I'll call the chords out. E minor, A minor, G, B, A minor, G. Okay, so you're going to play that through twice for the chorus, and then you're going to end it with a cool little E like I showed you. Okay, and then now for the second verse, which I really like, we're going to come in with a little melodic line on the guitar, and it starts on D. And I like to emphasize this part by playing it with octaves. So if you're kind of new to the electric guitar, playing octaves is something that'll make your parts really pop, and it really does in this song. Basically, you're just playing the first note of the chord, which is a D, and then you're playing the D again with your fourth finger or your third finger, 2 frets up and 2 strings up. Okay, so actually this is an E, not a D, by the way. And we're on the 7th fret here. This is what the part sounds like. We're going to start on E and go down to D and D sharp. Once again, and I'll call out the chords. D, D sharp, and then we can put the little lick at the end. So I'm going to put the entire solo section together for you so you can see what it looks like. Thanks again for watching. If you'd like to learn more great songs, check out one of these videos. Also, if you're learning how to play guitar, be sure and check out mahalo.com/howtoplayguitar for newbies.